Hey everybody, how you doing? Like I said yesterday in my video, 6 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, Friday, moving forward until the world comes back to life. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be live with you, talking to you. Thanks for waving as you join. Today, I'm not necessarily going to talk so much about spirits and cocktails. I know a lot of the other people in my industry or on my side of the bar industry, the brand ambassadors, the reps, we're posting a lot of cocktail videos, we're posting a lot of tutorials, and I hope all of you at home, no matter what brand, what spirit, whether it's gin, bourbon, tequila, rye, whatever it is, I hope you're absorbing something, learning something, getting something out of it to make our time at home a little bit more enjoyable. I mean, I know the cocktail makes it a little bit more enjoyable, but hopefully you can come out of it so that when we can get together again, we can be better hosts, better guests. We can enjoy each other's company a little bit better. We can just enjoy togetherness. And I'm just going to wave as people join. Hey, John. Hey, Iris. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for coming on board. A lot of times, and especially on my side of the industry, people these days are saying, if you need anything, just let me know. If you need something, reach out. Bar Fantasy League. Hey, thanks for hopping on. I'm going to pause my thought for a second and go off on a tangent. Not that I ever do that when I talk. So if you're in the bar industry and you don't know about Bar Fantasy League, go check out their Facebook page. If you're not in the bar industry league, go check out their Facebook page. There's a couple of really, really cool people in Toronto who have created a virtual bar challenge where bartenders got drafted into teams. They're going to be given challenges on creating cocktail menus, and then they get judged on that, and there's a couple of really cool prizes at the end. As a home consumer not in the industry, you can see the process, you can see what happens at the end, and maybe get some cool cocktail recipes for you to enjoy at home. For those in the bar industry, if you're not part of this, well, hopefully you can be part of season 2. I hope there's a season 2, regardless of situations, because it's just such a really fun, cool concept. And I'm super happy to be part of it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. A lot of times people are saying, if you need something, reach out. Like my manager, Angela, who's probably one of the best bosses I've ever had, said, you know what, if you need anything, just call me. And I know I've said it to people, and people have said it to me. If you need something, just call me, reach out, ask, talk to me. Let's all talk. These are unprecedented times. These are days that we never, in our wildest dreams, from boomers through my Gen X, through millennials, nobody ever thought we would see this. I mean, we watched The Walking Dead, and we're like, yeah, that'll never happen. If you're Gen X, you remember that 90s movie Outbreak, right? Patrick Dempsey, Morgan Freeman, Donald Sutherland, great movie, great cast. Go back and rewatch it, and it's really kind of creepy as to how realistic and how scary diseases can be. It just sort of makes you think. But my point is, people are saying, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. A lot of times, people are afraid to reach out when they need. People are afraid to say, hey, I'm struggling, either mentally, emotionally. They're struggling to pay their bills. They're struggling to feed themselves. They're struggling to stay happy. And we all say, hey, if you need anything, talk to me, reach out, call me, email me, message me. And I know I've said it. And it sort of becomes a bit of a platitude. I want to change that. So if you're out there, if you're struggling, I really want you to reach out to me. Bar Fantasy League, please pass this forward to the rest of our competing teams. Adam, hey, thanks for joining, bud. Please pass this on. I want to hear from at least 2 people in the bar industry a day. John, Stevie, Griffin, Marta, Josh, anybody. Reach out to me, talk to me. We don't have to talk about what's bothering us. We don't have to talk about the craziness. We all know what it's like out there, right? If you just want to sit and talk about cocktails and our favorite cocktails and rehash memories or concerts, right? Favorite concerts we've been to, concerts we were going to go to. Food. From a lot of you know that I used to work in the back of house. I used to be a sous chef. If you want to talk about food and how to make your food budget stretch a little bit farther, I know I mentioned in the video yesterday, I used the phrase tour de fridge, and one of my colleagues got a bit of a kick out of that. But it's a great way to repurpose some of your leftovers so you find yourself not wasting food. If you need help with that, if you're having struggles or challenges, please reach out to me. I seriously mean it. This is not just a platitude. I want to hear from people. Because A, being at home, you get a little bit cabin fevery. You get a little bit... and I want to help. I really do. That's why I'm here. That's partly why I got into the hospitality industry, is I like helping people. I like making people happy. So please reach out. And yes, I do have a cocktail. I hope you have a cocktail in your hand. Cheers, everybody. Today I'm drinking a Revolver. I'll post a video about this later. I know I said I wasn't going to do a lot about cocktails, but just, you know, it's basically just an old-fashioned with Tia Maria. Great cold brew coffee cocktail. Cheers. It is after 5 o'clock. Right? Oh, yeah, it's 6 o'clock. There we go. Meg, thanks for joining. Salty Paloma. Hello. Looking forward to working more with you. Yeah. So like I said, I want to hear from multiple people in the bar industry a week. I'd like to get 2 a day. We're not all working. We don't have to go to work at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whenever our bar shifts would start. We can sleep in, whatever. I'm still up. I have a call tomorrow morning at 9:30, which, you know, I'm not a morning person, so I'm not going to enjoy that. Not going to lie. But I will happily carve out time. In fact, I'm going to make this commitment, and please, if you're in the bar industry, if you're watching this, if you're listening, I will carve out from 12 o'clock until 2 o'clock every day. 2 hours a day. And I'm going to put that in my work calendar. I'm going to block it off so my bosses can't book me into meetings or calls. I'm going to block off 2 hours a day, and I want to hear from you. I want to talk to people, talk about what's bugging you, what you want to do, what you hope we can do this summer. I know we want to go to festivals and concerts and picnics and all of the fun things, right? We don't know if it's going to happen or not. I sure hope it does. You know. But yeah, I want to hear from you. I want to talk to you. I want to engage with you. So please, from 12 o'clock till 2 o'clock, Salty Paloma, if you can pass this on to your crew and others that you know. Meg, please pass it on. Again, Bar Fantasy League, thank you so much for having me to be part of this. And I didn't really plan on branding myself when I did this. This was just a shirt that I pulled out of the drawer. It could have been Metallica, Disturbed, Spider-Man. You never know with me. I have a Spirit of York shirt. It could have been. You never know. But no, I just wanted to sit and have a chat with you. If you want to say something, if you want to post a question, ask me a question while we're here. Please punch up a question. I'm happy to sit and talk to you guys. That's what this is all about. Thanks, Meg. Yeah, I know I have to rep the brand. It's my job, I know. But this wasn't planned. This really wasn't planned. I actually did a training session with my Midwest reps. So the sales reps that cover Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta. I did a presentation and training session with them earlier today where I walked them through the history of Tia Maria, how it's made, how to taste it, how to use it in cocktails. Same with Di Serono. And then we spent half an hour making cocktails. So at the end of it, I had 5 or 6 cocktails lined up. Won't tell you what happened to them. I'll just say this. I'm sitting down for this particular live session. Enough said. No, but I actually got dressed up. I put on business pants. I put on like dress shoes and a collared shirt. I know working from home, a lot of us are, taking the casual route. One thing that I found helps me was establishing routines. Hey, T, how you doing, hon? I'm waving at your building. No. One thing that helps me is establishing a routine. So, personal confession, I'm not the best at making the bed when I get out of bed every morning, but I force myself to get into the routine of making the bed when I get up. And I have yet to spend a day in track pants, other than on a Saturday or Sunday. I make sure that Stop laughing at me. You know who you are. Yeah, I don't spend a day in track pants other than Saturdays, Sundays when, I'm typically taking a day off. I'm at least in jeans. I try to wear collared shirts. I try to just sort of feel a little bit more professional, a little bit more productive. It helps. And I'm glad I amuse you, Iris. But seriously, if there's things that I can do, if there's pointers that I can offer to help out, I'm more than happy to, and I look forward to hearing from you. So please, please, please reach out to me between 12 and 2 every day, Monday to Friday, and I will happily take your calls. We can talk about anything you want. I've been binge watching Friends and Star Trek Next Generation over and over on Netflix. I've got the Disney Plus, so I'm about to redo Mandalorian. Hey, Ro. Uh-oh. It seems that my dog has learned how to open a door. Hello, buddy. Hang on a second. For those who don't know or haven't met him, here we go. Monty. Monty. Hey. Say hi, buddy. There we go. This is Monty, everybody. This is my furry little rascal. I know a number of you already know him and have met him. And he's just an adorable little monster. Hey, buddy. What am I trying to prove, Ro? I'm trying to prove that I have some standards. Hey, John. How you doing, buddy? Seriously, yeah. I'm trying to set standards. I'm trying to set a bar for myself, because if we're going to be in this for the long haul, you don't want to start lowering your standards, because then we're going to lose productivity. We're going to lose our happiness. We're going to lose hope. And we're going to spiral into some really dark, depressing places. And I'm trying to fight that and trying to stay positive, trying to stay happy, plus being at least in jeans, if not better. It just makes me feel better about myself and about the situation. I am doing doorstep drop-offs 1 day a week. There are certain people I know and dear friends of mine who are celiac, or I have a friend who just had surgery, not able to cook for themselves, not able to get groceries for themselves. If you find yourself in that boat, please let me know. 1 day a week, I will do some drop-offs. Leave it at your doorstep. We can do a vestibule swap. T, you just got a bunch of stuff. I am going to be doing carrot cake muffins, though, so stay tuned on that. Yes, Ro, I am too good to slum it with the rest of you in sweats. So there. Yes, Ro, I'm sweatpants shaming you. I'm just kidding. I love you, honey. I miss you. Thanks for Cards Against. Oh, there's another one for you. My good friend Taryn, who's actually on this, hosted a virtual Cards Against Humanity game the other night, which was absolutely hilarious. I had a good time. I had to be careful because I was the only guy and there was like 5 ladies, so I had to be careful about the cards I played, but I think I did fairly well. But yeah, Taryn, thank you for the virtual Cards Against Humanity. If you're interested, I will get you the link so that you and your friends can play. He just kind of collapsed into a dog-shaped lump. Oh well. Seems what he does these days. He just seems to be happy that I'm home, and he's going to hate me when it comes time to leave. Once I'm able to travel again, and I know I'm going to be traveling, I'm going to be out in BC markets, Alberta markets, the rest of the territory that I cover, he's going to hate me. So, he might actually want to have one of you adopt him. Ro, looking at you. No, I'm just kidding. I love you too. Thanks, T, for that, even though you crushed my butt at Cards Against. Really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, I'm just about ready to wrap it up. I don't want to keep you on here for too long, listening to my verbal diarrhea, or whatever you want to call it. I just really wanted to say hi to everybody. I hope you're doing well. And like I said, from 12 to 2, I'm going to block that off I'm going to go block that off in my work calendar right now. Bartenders, bar community, be it my team out west, feel free to reach out to me. We can chat about anything, challenges you're having, whatever. I just got told I'm not allowed to sell Monty out to people to babysit when I travel, even though I have volunteers. Anywho, I hope you all have a good night. And again, I will be back here live on Friday. We're going to do Fizz Friday, so we're going to have a Di Serrano Fizz. check some of my other videos. I've posted the recipe before. I'll post it again in between. I miss you too, Ro. Say hi to Steve for me. I'll post the video in between. But Friday at 6, let's get together. We'll have Di-Serrano Fizzes, and I'm going to talk about a happier topic. We'll find something fun. Maybe share a bit of a clip from a comedian that I like. We'll see. Yes, we know he has a dog mom and a few aunts, especially New Girl. I was kind of hoping New Girl would be on this, because New Girl was the one who inspired me to set a schedule. And for those of you who don't know, New Girl is my sister. My dog Monty responds to people by name, except for my sister. If I say Andy, nothing. If I say New Girl, his ears just perked up. So my sister is New Girl. So yeah, he has a mom, he has aunts. But anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on Friday. We'll have a Di-Serrano Fizz together. I might update you on Bar Fantasy League. We're going to talk about some fun stuff. Maybe we'll play some music. Just make it a bit more of like a happy hour party. Until then, everybody, cheers. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good night.